Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be talking about next set of cyber attacks, which is called phishing. Phishing is a subset of social engineering attacks. My video on social engineering should appear up here or up there. And today we will be talking about phishing specifically. So what phishing is? Obviously, you know, phishing is when you are trying to catch fish from the lake, from the sea. You just sit down, you have fishing equipment, and you're waiting for the fish. And the way these cyber attacks works is very similar. First of all, phishing is targets normal everyday consumers, us, normal people. And the way it does it is via email. So phishing is not where they choose the general type of phishing. They choose a specific person. The general type of phishing is where they prepare a fraudulent email for the certain group of people, and this group is usually big. For example, they prepare an email for the whole for employees of the whole organization. They prepare a fraudulent email for the customers of a certain brand. And in these fraudulent emails, they try to trick you to do something. They can try to trick you to follow a link through which you unknowingly download the malware on your device. They can trick you into, again, following the link where you are tricked into another type of cyber attack. For example, you type something and they record what you type. For example, you follow the link, you're on the page that looks like your online banking system. You type in your password and they record what you have typed in, and now they know your password. In all of these cases, phishing leads you to another cyber attack. So you click on the link and another cyber attack is initiated, and they try to trick you into clicking on the link. More often than not, this link is to a bogus website. 91% of cyber attacks start from phishing. Yes, you heard me right, whooping 91%. One of the examples of phishing email, it is coming from DHL, it seems like, for something that you have to ship soon. And it says, use this link to pay for your shipment. Your payment for the shipment is late. If you don't pay, you will be penalized. Again, as in social engineering, there is a psychological manipulation. There is a sense of urgency. If you don't pay, something bad will happen. You follow the link and you pay, and money is gone. Where it's gone, you don't know. If you look at the email, you can see that the email is coming from, the email address's name is DHL, but it's not coming from @dhl.com. So it is obviously a phishing email, because DHL employees or DHL as an organization always contacts you via emails that end on dhl.com. And in these emails, you have to really be sure that you check everything. You double check everything. Sometimes you receive emails, I personally always do that, my Amazon Prime membership is about to expire. I have to pay very soon otherwise my membership will be suspended. I check, and I don't have to check realistically, because there is a direct debit for my Prime membership and it's really charged every month. There can't be any problem with that because it's charged on my credit card. As I said, they look very convincing. They can even be impersonating not only company, but someone you know, your manager, your colleague, your partner, your relative. So they try to impersonate people you know, and they can really look convincing, but they are not. Let's talk about very prominent phishing attack examples. One of them is Sony attack on Sony Pictures. It's not the Sony Pictures located in North Korea. I think this was the US branch of Sony that has been attacked. So network administrators, the IT department basically of the Sony, has been tricked into providing their Apple ID credentials to bad actors. Using these Apple ID credentials, bad actors have continued their cyber attacks, and they have been able to infiltrate the Sony system by having the credentials of network administrators. And first thing, they have stolen many digital information, digital copies of movies, maybe unpublished yet movies or published yet again. These were the legitimate digital copies. they access the hardware workstations of some of the customers of Sony, and they erased their hard disks or they infected them with ransomware. I think what they did was they infected them with ransomware and then erased the hard disks. So they not only damaged company in terms of the profit by stealing the digital copies of important materials, but they also damaged their reputation. What customers are going to think about Sony after that? Are they going to entrust them with their personal information, with the access to their hardwares, most importantly with the access to their hard disks? Because these hard disks should have had like very important information that got deleted. Another important example of phishing is US election that happened in 2016. One of the parties, Democrats I think, has been targeted by phishing emails. In these phishing emails, they have been asked to confirm their accounts, otherwise the accounts will be deleted. While some members of the party managed not to click on any links, others believed these emails and clicked on the link. Right after they clicked on the link, their emails have been basically stolen and leaked to the internet. Now when you go to WikiLeaks, you can see gigabytes and gigabytes of personal and, well, corporate emails of US election Democrat Party members. Next phishing attack example, name of which I always tend to forget, is, let me see, Dire phishing scam. So what happened during this phishing scam is that tax consultants, independent tax consultants of many famous companies, one of which is Ryanair, airline company, they have been tricked into clicking on links again. And after they clicked on the links, they downloaded the ransomware. Ransomware in turn has stolen the financial information from the workstations of these tax advisors, and this financial information has been used to issue false invoices to the companies. As this is not enough, the companies that received these invoices have been contacted via Skype in order to pay for these invoices faster. And this information realistically has not been coming from tax consultants, has not been coming from someone inside the company. What caused this? The fact that tax consultants have clicked on that link and downloaded the ransomware. It was one of the biggest phishing attacks, by the way, Dire phishing attack, and many people have been caught by the result of this attack. That's why be very alert about phishing attacks, double check everything. Every day phishing attacks become more and more sophisticated and we need to protect ourselves from them. For this reason, be alert and check everything. Don't click on links, even if these are legitimate links. Ask yourself twice, do I really need to click on this? For example, if you receive some sort of surveys and etc. that are gonna just waste your time, don't click on them. There are also like simple phishing attacks that many of us know. It's when we receive the emails that say the Nigerian princess is in danger and Nigerian princess needs to receive some money in order to save her. Remember, Michael Scott in the Office series have received a similar email and he ended up paying her all of this, the money that they asked. Obviously there was no Nigerian princess, and if there is Nigerian princess, she wasn't in danger. And this was just the impersonation and the cyber attack. Another simple phishing email is when you receive an email from your relative saying that your relative has just died and you are owed $7 million as something that your relative left to you. And you have to follow the link or provide your details, your credit card or card details, especially with your CVC code, and in order to receive this money. Obviously, this is a scam, because if you had a relative who would leave you $7 million, trust me, you would know. You don't have to receive this news from an email, and especially if the email mentions the name of the relative you have never heard about. Please leave in the comments below the most common phishing emails you have received, because it's very important to share this information so that we know what sort of phishing scams are like floating around. Please leave in the comments also down below what phishing attacks do you consider most dangerous, and what are the types of phishing attacks that you can see through right away. Thank you for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Every subscription adds up to my motivation to create more. Have a nice day and bye!